Hey again, what I want to do in this video, I want to, when a person click here, he would see the contact list that available in his phone, like the contact list that's saved in his phone, which is, for example, what we have now is these two person. He see them, he could pick anyone. When he pick them, they will show up in this list, in the app list. So this is what I want to do. So first of all, I'm in my app and I want to access to another app, which is the contact app. So I need a permission. So first of all, go to the main face and say, hey, I need to use permission. The permission that I want to use it is related for read contact. So make sure to add read contact because I'm reading the contact. Okay, read contact is categorized as dangerous permission. So we have to do request for this permission inside the code. So how to do that? Okay, let me go to the tracker. What I want to do in the tracker, in the place where he click on this button plus, which is add, which is this one, I want to check the permission. So there have to be a function here, name it check permission. Okay, this check permission will be get called when someone click on this button. Okay, I'm checking the permission. So there is two cases for this permission. Either the device be after 23, so I say, hey, if the bold, make sure bold write in this way, and you see this one, click enter, don't complete write it, so I will be able to import the library. So dot version, make sure capital the pop-up version should be in this way, this one, dot SDK init greater than or equal 23. That means I have to go specific to process. Otherwise I could directly call method for pick contact. For now I don't have this one implemented, so let me just define this function for pick contact, which to do pick from phone or pick contact from phone. I will do it in a second, but just add this one to help me to track the code. So if the device is greater than 23, I have to check if the device have this permission or not. I say, hey, if the activity compact activity in this one activity compact dot check self permission, if this one for this Android dot main face dot permission dot read contact. Okay, someone he want to read the contact. So if this one is not equal to package manager dot granted permission granted, if it's not granted, I want you to come here. So what I want you to do if it's not granted, okay, I want you to request permission. Say, hey, request permission. The request permission take two parameters. The first one is array of the permissions. I have only this permission I want to send it. Okay, I need this permission. If you have more than, just pass them. I have one only. And the second one, the code. So I would say contact code. And the second parameter should be Android dot mainface dot media dot mainface dot permissions dot read contact. So I'm just reading the contact. If this one is not equal to package manager dot permission granted, so that means, hey, we have a problem. We need to fix it. We need to request the permission. Say, hey, I want you to request permission, array of the permission that I want to request them. For me, I have only this one, so send it. Well, the second parameter is the code that I have it. So I would say, okay, give it this ID, contact code, everything in capital. You know why? Because this is how we work with this thing. And this one should be val read only contact code. You could give it anything. Could give it like 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Should be val in small. Okay. This is a code. So requested, and when that means there's a problem here. So make sure return. Don't show it. Don't continue. So when he see the permission, he have to be here. So he have to on request permission, on request on request permission result. Something happened in the result of the request permission. So wait for that result. What I have to do, I'm checking about request code. So I say when the request code will be same as the code that I have it, which is this code. That means it is coming from this function. I'm sure I have only one this function, but I do this to be the code to be editable. So when you have another function, you know how to work with it. So hey, here you check. You say, hey, if I have array of permissions, but I have permission result only 1 in that array, I say, hey, if the permission result for 0 equal to package manager to the granted equal package manager dot permission granted. Not this way. Should be, I think the package manager should be capital. Package manager dot permission granted. That means he grant me that permission. If he grant me, I'm fine. I just call this method. If he not, I just show him any message like say, hey, to us dot make text. You give this and give it. You cannot access to contact. Okay. Then the third parameter, you give it to us dot the long one dot show. Okay, this is what we will do. So finally, if it else, you say, hey, else, I want you to do this. This is the else case. I don't think we need this one, but add it. Doesn't make anything. So yes, this is all we do. Package manager. And now I think, okay, I have this request code for that one. So they both should be here. And this one should be the else case for that case. Okay, so it should be clear the code. So now I think I'm okay. So I just pick the contact. So how to do a pick the how to pick contact from the phone. So to pick contact from the phone, you have to do intent. I define my intent. I say, hey, my intent, I want you to do intent, but this intent is called over to another app. So I say, hey, my intent dot intent dot action pick, because I'm doing pick from other app, and the app that I want to go to it is named contact contacts contract, this one dot contact dot content URI. So you are saying to the intent, hey, I want to do intent, but not inside my app. I want to do intent to another app, which is contact app. So then I say, hey, I want to start activity, but I will not do start activity only, because I am waiting for some result coming in. When he select the phone number, I want to do some process with that phone number. So I will call a method named start activity for result, not just start activity. And I set the intent to it. Okay, and I send picker code again. You say tab pick code. As I told you, this is also, you use it just to recognize one process from the other. So you say val pick code, whatever you want to do, val for it. So in this way, we're saying, hey intent, I want you to open another app. So now the intent will go and open another app for me, which is the contact app, and I'm waiting for the result. If someone click on the anything of the contact app, any value, select any phone, I want to process that phone number. So what I have to do? So I have to call method name it on activity results. So waiting for result from the activity. So on I get a result from the activity. What I have to do? First of all, I'm checking about the request code. I say, hey, when the request code equal to my code if it's coming from this one. If it is coming from this one, that's mean, hey, I know this call, this is from me. Else is not from me, something else. So just go to call this one because I didn't do this one, something wrong happened. So just do this. So if I call it, that means if I collect the contact number should come up with the call. So, but there's two cases when I pick a contact. Maybe I went to the other app and I select contact number. Maybe I went to the other app and I click cancel. I didn't select any contact. So make sure I say, hey, if the result code, which is result code, not request code, result code, dot equal activity dot result OK. That means he click OK. That means, hey, come here. Because if he click cancel, I don't want to process it. If he see phone numbers and he didn't want to select any phone number, click cancel, I don't want to do any process. I want to do process only if he pick a phone number. So what I have to do if he pick a phone number? Okay, little bit of process, like straightforward, but you just have to follow it. First of all, you have to define your contact data, which should be equal to the data dot the data. You're just getting the data that's saved here, whatever the data that's coming from that result, because this one is optional maybe, so you have to do this one. So now I have the contact data. So okay, now what you have to do is, hey, val, what you said, C will be equal to get content resolver, and this content resolver will run a query. Select content resolver dot query. You run a query on the content resolver and you give it the contact data that you have. Can you say that query? And then the query take the content resolver or content data that I have it, so he could bring the right one for me. Null. So what that mean? I will tell you the story of this one. When you pick a phone number, you have it as a data. So now I want to bring this data from the other app. The other app shared content on the content provider. So to get that data from the content provider, I have to send that data. I say, hey, I want to get that data from content provider. This one will be able to bring that data for me, and boom, I'm set. So now I have the C as a data. So I say, hey, if C dot move to first, because it's move to next, move to first, because I have only one element, because it's just list. Maybe this one return for me more than one, but I'm sure it return one only. But move it to the first element in that list. Then okay, bring the ID for example, I want to get the ID. I say C dot get ID should be equal to C dot get string, and the string should be getted from what? From say dot get column indexer or through. Maybe this one better, this column indexer or through. Then I say, hey, contact, which is this one, dot, not contact, say contact. This is contacts. Is that right? Contacts. Oh, contacts to contact dot contact dot ID underscore, I think ID. This is the ID. The ID of the person will be saved here. So now I'm getting the ID. I could get all that other information in the same way, like the phone number. You want to check if it has phone number or not? Okay, let me just copy this line and show you how. So you say has phone, if he has phone number or not. Maybe some user doesn't have phone number. You say here you're looking for a specific one, which is has phone number. So this one will return for you if the person has phone number or not. So this is the way. So here you're checking has phone number. If he has phone number, so I say, hey, if the has phone number dot equal to 1, that means he has phone number, come here. So you know that this is if statement, so they should be between colon. So if the person has a phone number, I want you to do specific to process. I want you first of all to bring the phone number for me. So how I could bring the phone number? Okay, I say val the phone, but the phone he maybe have more than one phones. Do you know? Maybe have more than one phone. Okay, I get phones. I say content resolver dot query. This query gets different thing. First thing, he will get contact dot command data cans whatever. Then phone, I need to bring the phone dot content URA, and the second parameter should be null. The third parameter should be content, same thing, same long, this one, phone dot content ID. This is how this one will get the data from it. Then plus equal plus ID, so you bring the ID for that person for you, then you give it null and null. Okay, this one phones should return for me list of the phones that registered for the user, maybe 3 or 4 or 5. I will take only one. So I say hey phones dot move to first, then I take first phone number. I say hey val phone number should be equal to the phones, then dot get string, just getting string value. What's the string one? I just want to get phone number. I say c dot get the column index whatever, then I say give it the column index for data one, like me the first one should be saved in the data one. I define also the name of the person, so it should be same thing. You could get it in the same way. Say hey phones dot get string, but here in this one you don't need to do c dot get whatever contact. You say c dot get column index, and you give it contact dot contact whatever these dot contact dot display name, because the display name is 1 while the phone number may be more. So I have phone number and contact. I think I should be all set. Do you remember the function that we had before for the dummy function? I would just stop with this function. I will no longer use it. I just stop with these lines. So I will take any of these, and if I go back here, instead adding it from that way, I say hey from here please add the name of the person in the list when he select, and also add the phone number of the user. So should reverse. This one should be C and this one should be phones. Yeah. So run it again and see what is going on. Here we go. After a while I see this. Now if I click here, click add, you have to ask for permission. Yes, access to. Let me add Leia. I have to see Leia here. Here we go, and this is her phone number. If I just add more, Jenna, you'll have to show me Jenna here and his phone number. So yeah, here we done. Thanks for watching and see you.